just to go ahead and top it off there for AFREECA Freaks. So a decent ball delivery system with the Cossacks. He can leap in, but again, pretty squishy front line here. Word of Marin with Kuro coming over from the Rocks Tigers.
I mean, Kuro and Spirit
as well coming back.
Kuro and Spirit contributed, but Marin is 4 minutes. It's to counter jungle against pushing lanes in the mid lane.
Yeah, getting jumped on. Mowgli is waiting here in the
level
wings,
2, though.
but that's going to be the throw out on the root caller. Will not find it. Pawn goes slow, might actually die. There we go. That's going to be the dissonance coming through from Kuro. Comes up with the first blood. Meanwhile, Mata roaming his way up. Score's going to find an answering kill. Gets a bit of health back. The Rumble, but now Smebs in a bad position.
Level 3 versus level 6, remember?
Yeah, goes into the hammer form. Wants to jump in onto Mowgli, but he's out of mana. One more hit would do it. He has to flash away, but the jump comes in, and Mowgli comes up with the kill. Marin, how does he play this? He's already overheated himself, and Pawn is in tow. Came in with a Realm Orb. Going to lock him down under the turn. Smeb tanking up for now, swapping over to Pawn, and there's just nothing you can do in that situation. Marin
For Achilles.
Oh boy, it's going to be a shockwave. Pawn doesn't take much damage from that. Has to flash away as Marin roams down. So look at the summoner spell out of him. But meanwhile, in bot lane, Score.
Daisy!
Oh, he's got to flash over the wall. Daisy's here to help. Heal comes out from Kraber to try to keep him alive. But Daisy, she can take up that turret for quite some time. Score comes up with the kill. The assist will go over to Deft and Mata. Meanwhile, Pawn still getting...
Yes, that KT picked up.
Oh boy.
Farming every
Pawn
lane.
going in. Oh, gets popped over the wall by the blast cone. Wards come down. Mowgli's here to try to pick him up, and looks like Pawn might just be way too far forward. Doesn't have a flash. He's trying to kite back as best as he can. He'll get that shield coming through from the trigger seat now. Smeb TP's in, looking for Mowgli. Already used the hop, knocks him back down the lane at an angle. Takes him down to half HP. The root caller comes through, and Pawn will pick up a kill. 4-2 KT. Starting off.
So lifesteal is very, very valuable in this situation. And when they chicken drink camps, Smeb and Marin are fighting.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be the Zonia's coming through. Smeb jumps over the wall, but Mowgli follows suit, and he'll come up with the kill.
Equalizes up. He's getting low. There's Equalizer.
Going to be the Ash Arrow coming through. Finds Score. He gets jumped on immediately. Flashes away. It's that shield coming through, and now Mowgli gets caught. I believe that was by the root caller right there, and he goes down. A kill picked up for Deb.
Any idea of the HP, and they have to come in now.
We're seeing it in action right now, but Marin, he's going straight into the pit with a Rumble. Equalizer not available, doesn't have the charge to get overheated. Pawn goes low, though. Sonya's coming down from Marin. Can he find anything? Has to just flash out the backside of the pit to keep himself alive. Tucson as well on the run. Shield comes through the command, protect, but it's not enough. Depth.
Ivern being able to brush up, as here's Smeb looking 1v4.
Ash Arrow not going to connect. Goes in under Kramer trying to find the kill, but he flashes away too late. And that is going to be a kill coming through. The fadeaway from Kramer, able to find it, but KT Depth get themselves the second in him. Ash Arrow comes through, finds Smeb, but he gets a nice shield coming in, the heal from the Redemption to keep him alive. And it looks like AFREECA Freaks with Pawn just pushing forward onto these Nexus turrets. They're just going to have to give this up.
There's nowhere for them to go. They don't have the initiation. One Ash Arrow, and that's on cooldown now. They can run after Guardian Angel Rise, but I don't know what that really achieves with their base and
how much
tatters.
Damage he's pushing out onto Pawn. Might be able to come up with the kill. The shield comes through from the scrap shield, but they're already ready for him, and he is going to fall. No GA for that Rumble. Smeb yet again going in. The Shockwave comes out, but he's got the shield for the Maul Malmortius to keep himself alive, and now this might just be the final push here, but several members of KT are dangerously low, so it looks like they're going to go ahead. Guardian Angel, and that's enough of a distraction for the turret to go down, and likely the third inhibitor to follow. Deft completely uncontested here. Kuro doing his best to move the ball over to him, to threaten him with the distance, but he still has that life steal. He's got so mumuch damage. You can see he jumps on the Tucson. He won't get the headshot from the 90 caliber net yet, but doesn't even need it, just wants to go straight for the Nexus turrets.
No minion wave, but soon to be 3 crashing in, 3 super minion waves, no less.
So much poke, and any chip damage that comes through is just going to get healed right back up here from that life steal. Nexus turret number 1 going down about half HP. Here we go, that one will fall. Second one will follow suit, and it looks like the Nexus is just going to be shattered here. So pre-35 minutes, KT. Such a strong game. This is the last hurrah here for AFREECA Freaks, but it doesn't matter. The Nexus gets taken out before they can even take action, and KT up 1-0.
Interesting stuff from KT. KT really aren't that interested in tanks so far this season. They have Rek'Sai to be a pseudo-tank, but flavor of the comp is the same going. Marin's Renekton was something to be feared at 2015 Worlds, but his reputation as...
Score's coming up. Marin doesn't see this yet. He's on the opposite side. He gets smacked back, dashes through, won't get knocked up by Score. They get on top of him. Flash forward, the knock-up comes through. Couple more hits, flash to the side. Smeb comes up with the first blood, takes him out with a shot.
The Voidlings get in to multiply, and his Spirit is trying on Smeb. Remember, Smeb no flash.
Yeah, Smeb's gonna go ahead and get locked up by the stun, trying to trade some damage back, but can't do a whole lot. He will go down.
Gain whatsoever.
Oh, but now Spirit walking in. He's going to pop the Ragnarok, trying to get on top of Pawn as best as he can. He goes low, throws one more axe. That'll be it. Kuro actually finishes him off. But here comes Mata. The tether will be flashed away by Kuro, so will not connect. And now the Nethergrass comes down on his score, flashes up the wall. The Malefic Vision still ticking. And Marin here trying to pick him up. Score. Can he make it out of there? Hits the blast cone, but it does not matter. Tucson comes up with the kill.
Reaver into Hurricane being the standard. Well, Mata's dead.
All right, we'll have to get a replay of that one to see how this transpired, but
DPS build for Smeb.
Oh boy, here we go. They did find him in the end. Shockwave comes through. Spirit arrives right at the end to help take him out.
So far behind, but the penalty is nice rotations, and now Score eats an arrow.
Arrow comes through, Score getting locked up, and that's going to be Marin dashing in. Shield comes through, trying to keep him alive, and now Marin's going to have to head for the hill steps, trying to cut him off on the backside. Blast
big chains of corruption.
Done, but the chain of corruption connects onto Kramer, but he doesn't suffer much damage for it. Piercing arrow does come through. Score dashing over the side of damage. Almost has the Guardian Angel ready to go. He's going to go ahead, pop that Righteous Glory, sprinting in onto death. Nethergrass comes through from Tucson. That is one dead Varus. Kuro able to pick up the kill and AFREECA freaks.
Red side usually gives more drop tools, so you think it'd be better as Smeb finally might be caught.
Yeah, he gets jumped on. Kuro is going to go ahead and pops him right away. Get a lot of damage onto this tier 2, if not just the whole thing. That's going to be Pawn going forward, pushes Spirit back, tries to get onto Kramer. Sauce comes through, but he's just not able to lock him up. Nethergrass coming out, USS off by Pawn. A lot of going low. And Pawn just trying to kite back up the lane, but here comes Marin and Kuro to cut them off. That's going to be Pawn going down as Kuro finishes him off with the ball movement. And Depth and Score have to run for the hills. AFREECA freaks just blowing this game wide open. The tower there getting chunked down. Depth maybe getting jumped on. Marin goes in, finds the stun on Mata, who goes low. Does he have a shield to keep himself alive? Looks like he won't even need it. The flash away is coming through from multiple members of KT though. And Smeb, he'll get caught. That's going to be both he and Mata going down in the end. The AFREECA freaks find the kills. That's a lot of wave clear taken off the board. Where do they want to go? Could just rotate over to this Baron. But looks like they want to stick in. Tucson getting low. Score pops him up. Is able to come up with the kill, but he's getting ticked down. Looks like he might lose his Guardian Angel. Tunnels over the wall, will make it out safely. Looks to be that way. No, then maybe they do want to defend this one. Score's going to get locked up. TP coming into the backside from Marin. Who's he going to pick? Tucson's already gone down, and Smeb takes him out of the fight, but Death falls as well. Spirit snatching that one up. They jump on the Smeb. They burn him out. Score on the run. Just has the GA still trying to keep him alive. Looks like Mata and Pawn will be able to retreat successfully. The double dash coming through from Marin with Slice and Dice. Tries to get on top of him. They will do so. Guardian Angel gets popped. Can they finish him off? Or does he have a tunnel to get out? There we go. Big burst of damage. The Dissonance mixed in with
ET. You do not have the option to actually go into short range. You will eventually just not be able to close distance because you don't have a frontline tank. You don't have someone to get on top of Kramer. And the moment that I think there is a chance, it's a remote one. Getting picks like this would be a good start.
Trying to find Kuro, they do pop him up with the Rek'Sai. He throws out the Shockwave, but it barely does any damage, and they're able to take him out, so nicely done. Chain of Corruption comes through, but Deft gets jumped onto the back line. Big Shockwave comes through from the Orianna, and that is going to be Deft going down, followed by Score. 2 swift kills picked up here for AFREECA freaks, and Pawn is going to follow suit. One more shot would do it. Marin cutting him off with the TP. He'll go down in the end. An interrupt from Smeb won't do a damn thing. 4 members fall, and AFREECA freaks looks like they've finally done it. Smeb will not be able to stop this. This should be the game going over to them. They'll lose Tucson on the backside, and AFREECA freaks, they can just shatter the base and take the next.
And they will be the first team to actually inflict a defeat, a single game defeat onto KT's otherwise perfect record. Remember, this team did take down Samsung even if they lost to MVP to really make us, okay, how good is AFREECA? Judging by this game, pretty damn good, Achilles.
Absolutely. Whether it's the blue side buff, whether it's the all-up, we do not know, but AFREECA freaks finally take a game.
Pushing Vision deep into the red side is going to actually be an exercise party. Tarek in the official Riot KR music video to announce that skin. Not much excitement here in the Keystone. They were much more on form and went very equal, so While Tucson's feigning aggression at level 2, he shouldn't push up too far.
The exhaust in on the bot as they try to get the kill, but Tucson's going low, doesn't have the exhaust there anymore. It's not going to do enough to mitigate the damage. He flashes away, but still goes down. It's actually going to be picked up by Score. Yeah, spites it perfectly, but now TP into the bottom lane, coming through from Marin. Depth and Mata way too far forward. The silence connects. Can Marin get in there? The slice and dice comes through. That's going to be the stun. That's going to be the kill. Marin takes him out. Meanwhile, in mid, Kuro goes low, but he's got the ghost. Doesn't need to pop the flash. And now Mata gets hit by the Ash Arrow. Silence connects. Can he make it out of here? Throws down the roots. Will it be enough? No! The volley from Kramer does hit him in the end. He comes up with a kill. 2 on the board now for a free through. His Pawn is waiting in the brush, has the package available, but there's 4 members in the bottom. Pawn, he goes into the back line to try to cut them off, but he's going to find 4 members waiting for him. The Cocoon does not connect, but the Ash Arrow does. TP comes through from Smeb. No, interrupted actually in the top lane by Marin. And that's just going to be a trade 1-for-1. They lose their mid laner, get a support.
ATM making the sort of moves they weren't able to early in the game, and this is risky to score.
And at the grass being on the score, Cocoon lands perfectly. Hill comes through from depth, but it's just not nearly enough. Now the chase coming through, Repel won't connect, and a nice Zyra ultimate thrown down by Mata will pop up too. Ash Arrow comes in, Realm Warp straight in on top of depth, and Mata
taking it.
Find him, and they take him out. But Pawn is there to answer with a bit of damage. Mata gets caught by the Cocoon. Flash forward from Pawn, does come up with the kill, and now Smeb has TP'd down into the, or ran down into the bottom lane, gets on top of Kuro, comes up with 1, but Marin slicing and dicing his way to a kill onto Pawn. Helps equalize the count. That's going to be several kills picked up.
Offensive Realm Warps. Marin ends up trying to flash for teleport to
Spirit walking forward. Smeb and Mata find him. Nethergrass comes down onto the Maokai. Still very tanky, but now Depth arrives on the backside. Throws out the Chain of Corruption. They lock up Tucson, who should be going down.
Marin's here.
Yeah, Marin arrives, and Mata is going low. Has those Malefic Visions. Marin gets locked up, however, and there's just too many members of KT Rollster. They stomp him out. They get rid of Spirit. And now Kramer. Arrow comes out, Depth, really nice cleanse, almost immediately takes that one out. Spirit, gets hit by the piercing arrow straight into the rocket from Pawn, and they take him out. Kuro going low, has to flash to the other side of the turret, which is going to go down. Marin coming in, but he's just going to get rooted. Might just lose the Guardian Angel right here, and he will. Slice and dices forward once, can't get the second cast off. Can they finish him off is going to be the question. They root him right there with a twisted advance. Smeb will pay for it with his life, but that could lead to yet another turret going down in favor of KT Roll.
KT want to stop these recalls.
Kramer all alone. Did they jump over the wall? There we go. Big burst of damage. Cocoon connects, but the QSS comes through, and Pawn finds the kill. Can they get more? Kuro getting spotted out. Now Smeb coming in on the backside, locks him down. The Realm Warp won't connect in time, and they get 2 picks, and you can be damn sure KT are going to go straight back to that Baron yet again.
A decisive call to stop the recalls. Only 1 went through. That meant the rest of the damage dealers were going to be free food. Smeb can tank up this Baron for days. And well, good luck, Spirit. You're going to need it.
Needs the Miracle Steel, has the wards in the pit, can see the HB, but might be a bit of a suicide mission. Meanwhile, speaking of that, Marin comes in on the sidelines. No one else from AFREECA Freaks following
no control
up.
Water. He does have down. Vision here.
Spirit is patiently waiting this one out, but he's going to get locked down, and they pop him over the wall. Beautiful play by Mata, just get the root. And everybody turns on to him. That's going to be the Baron picked up for KT. That's going to be a 7,000 gold lead. It looks like he will pop the QSS, but the turret falls all the same. And now KT looking to break the inhibitor line here at 28 minutes. Pawn has a hell of a lot of damage with that Triforce. And will be able to knock this down. How much more can they get? How much do AFREECA Freaks dry inside their base?
They're running out of Hail Marys. Maybe a Realm Warp. I think that would just be a suicide journey. The Ash Arrow has been on cooldown for the last bit, so it has been an option for them. It'll come back in future patches, so people have been playing around with it. 3rd and final inhibitor goes down. Will we see the final fight here from AFREECA?
Oh, looks like Smeb wants to say yes, goes in on Agora, but the Nethergrass immediately comes out. Kramer just firing away with the volleys, will be able to pop the GA. Marin as well, one final auto attack by Mata, able to get rid of his. Tucson eats that piercing arrow, goes low, but will be able to retreat, but Kuro cannot say the same. The Rise goes down. 3 waves of super creeps getting ready to crash into the base. 1 Nexus turret already down to half HP. This is looking quite done for AFREECA Freaks. Need an absolute miracle to come out on top. Marin dashing forward, trying to get on top of Score, gets the stun, but immediately cleansed off, and they pop him in return. And with no tanky front line, a Nexus turret down, this is going to be the game. KT Rollster coming in on top as Pawn just picks up a couple kills inside the fountain. 32 minutes on the clock. Not as clean as game 1, but still pretty damn good. KT 2-1 they will continue the win streak.
Yeah, congratulations to KT Rolster. Will go 4-0 after this series, but AFREECA can hold their heads high.